This unit is going to go over finding discounts and coupons and how to mathematically figure that out. So let's get into it. Let's look at this vocabulary real quick. A discount is just the amount off of an item. The sale price is the price left after the discount. A coupon is going to give you you guys know what a coupon is, the discount set by the buyer or by the seller. And then a conditional coupon is like buy a Whataburger, get a free Coke or whatever. It has certain conditions that have to be met first. So this first part you're going to work through is pretty simple. It's just talking about what percentage you're going to pay. So if I have an item and it's on sale for 5% off, well, if I'm going to pay the total amount of something, I'm paying 100% of it. If 5% is taken off, then that means there's 95% left to pay. You just subtract the discounted amount from a percentage from the total percentage. So if 10% off, then I pay 90%. And just work your way down through that chart and then answer those questions. You have a little exercise here to work through, so just work on that. Now let's talk about actual prices. So this first one is done for us. We have a pair of shoes we're looking at. It costs $120. It's on sale for 40%. So step one is to figure out how much is taken off. And to find that, I'm going to multiply it by 40%. But I can't work with a percent sign, so I convert it to a decimal, which is 0.4. This is how much then is discounted off. The price times the percent, but remember, use it as a decimal. And then you just subtract the original price minus the discount. And that will tell you how much you are going to pay in total for your item. The purpose of this chart is for you to verify whether this sale price is accurate or inaccurate. So you're going to kind of do the same thing we just did. So on the chair, that's already done for you. The price is $200. You get 40% off, which means you're going to pay 60%. So what you can do is, instead of doing it the way we were just doing it, instead of finding the sale off and then subtracting it, I can also just multiply it by the percent that I'm going to pay. That will give me my sale price. And all this is really asking for is if the price that you're given in this column is correct or incorrect. 60% of 200 is 120, not 150, so it's inaccurate. So again, instead of multiplying it by the percentage off and then subtracting it, you can subtract the percentages first, get the percentage you're going to pay, multiply that to get the sale price. So work through those last four and see if you can figure those out. Then you have another quick exercise to work through with a brainstorm. See what you can come up with. This chart is you comparing two things. So let's say you have two coupons. One is for $20 off an item. The other is for 20% off the item. So what this chart is asking you to do is to find the value of $20 off of the total versus 20% off the total. So if this set of speakers costs $400, if I apply the $20 off coupon, I'm going to pay $380. If I apply the 20% off coupon, first of all, if I'm getting 20% off, I'm going to pay 80%. So I can multiply by 0.8. With the 20% off coupon, I'm going to only pay $320. So it's asking me what's bigger, the $20 off or the percent off. And in this case, the percentage is a less price. So the answer in that final column would be that the percent off is the better coupon. It won't always be. So work through those and see which one is going to be better, the $20 off coupon or the 20% off. This one is a little wonky looking at, so let me explain this. Basically, some stores will let you stack coupons, and so I'm assuming this, wherever this is set up, is going to let you use both of these coupons. Now, normally you don't have a choice. Normally they tell you how to apply those, so this is kind of a strange thing because normally you won't have to figure it out. But let's say that this store is giving you have two coupons. You have a 30% off and then you have a $10 off. So what this is asking you to do is to figure out the best scenario. So if you could pick, would you take 30% off and then the $10 off? Or would you take the $10 off and then the 30% off? And you can look at how they worked through these to figure out which one is going to be the better deal. So work through that box. If you get stuck, let me know. So this is a coupon that has conditions that have to be met. So on this first box, it's telling me that I get 50% off, but I have to buy 2 of them. So you really have to pay attention if you're going to use coupons, what the stipulations are. So in this case, it's asking you to find your total price if you apply the 50% or 50 cents off 2 items. So if milk costs $4 per gallon, if I have to buy 2, then 4 times 2, I'm going to spend $8. Then I apply the 50% off, and that tells me that I'm going to pay $7.50. So the first step is going to be to find how much you have to spend by walking through each scenario and then apply the coupon. So walk through that, and then when you're done, submit that, and that's it for this lesson.